Best 1440p Gaming Monitors, Expert Reviews and Buying Guide. Hi guys, welcome to Best Gaming Monitor YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to checking out 5 best 1440p gaming monitor you can buy right now. I made this list based on my personal opinion and hours of research. We listed them based on quality, durability, features, price and more. If you want more information and updated pricing of the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description down. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Here are the top 1440p gaming monitors with 144Hz plus refresh rates. If you're a serious gamer looking to upgrade from your current 1080p monitor, we got some great news for you. A new 1440p monitor for gaming is one of the best investments that you can make to elevate your competitive gaming experience to the next level. We're going to show you the top 5 1440p monitors for gaming on the market right now. We're also going to talk about the things you need to look for when you're planning to buy one of these high-end gaming spec monitors. Watch our full buying guide video. Number 5. HP Omen X27, Best 1440p Gaming Monitor. Screen size: 27 inches. Panel type: TN. Resolution: 2560x 1440. Response time: 1 ms. Refresh rate: 240 Hz. Aspect ratio: 16:9. Performance: this is one of the world's first monitors to feature the ultra-fast Optronics 27-inch 240 Hz 1440p panel with 1 ms G2G response times and 90% DCI-P3 coverage. As such, you can expect amazing gaming performance and great color accuracy for a TN panel. You can expect negligible motion blur. Design and build quality: the design is clean and simple with a premium build quality feel. The stand is solid metal and doesn't take up too much space. Unfortunately, the stand only allows you to tilt the monitor and does not allow you to swivel or rotate. Therefore, it could be harder to achieve an optimal viewing angle. There are 3x USB ports, audio jack, display port 1.4 and 2x HDMI ports on the back with limited cable management. OSD, calibration and setup: the OSD is controlled by buttons, but it's quite well laid out and easy to navigate. The out-of-the-box color accuracy is average. However, it can be greatly improved with a bit of tweaking. Number 4. BenQ EX2780Q 27-inch, Best 1440p Gaming Monitor for Console. Brand: BenQ. Resolution: 1440p. Refresh rate: 144 Hz. Response time: 5 ms. Display size: 27-inch. Features: FreeSync Premium, HDMI ports, USB-C, HDMI X2, DP. We think this BenQ EX2780Q is one of the best monitors for Xbox Series X if you're going for 1440p at 120 fps, but it also makes for a brilliant everyday display too. For gaming, you're getting the familiar 144 Hz, 5 ms. response time for fast gameplay, assisted by FreeSync Premium to reduce screen tearing. You've also got HDRI technology to enhance contrast, plus a winning combination of eye care solutions, such as low blue light and a flicker-free display, to keep you comfortable for longer sessions. A big plus here is that it's got a USB-C port, so you can take advantage of all the enhanced charging and data transfer capabilities that has to offer. Overall, this feature-packed BenQ 1440p monitor ticks more than a few boxes in our eyes. Number 3. Alienware NEW Curved 34 WQHD Ultrawide Gaming Monitor. The perfect curved ultrawide 1440p gaming monitor. Alienware isn't messing around with their latest high-end gaming monitor. A big part of the asking price here obviously comes down to the size of this curved 1440p ultrawide monitor with a 3440x 1440 resolution, but it also has a few extra tricks up its sleeve. Its 2-second response time is native, and not just bulked up by artificial motion blur technology. The performance here is pretty solid, but this is a monitor that's about sumptuous visuals above all else. It can offer nearly full coverage of the DCI-P3 color gamut, which is a pretty impressive reach even for a relatively high-priced gaming monitor. Number 2. Asus ROG Swift PG27UQ, screen size, 27 in resolution, 3840x 2160. Panel, IPS, refresh rate, 120Hz, 144Hz overclocked, extras, NVIDIA G-Sync Ultimate, height adjustable stand. It's crazy expensive, but if you're after the very best 4K HDR gaming monitor money can buy, the Asus ROG Swift PG27UQ is the one to get. With a crazy high peak brightness level of around 1000 CD/M2, this is the finest implementation of HDR I've ever seen. It really brings HDR games like Final Fantasy XV and Assassin's Creed Odyssey to life. I'd also say it's a better buy than its slightly cheaper rival, the Acer Predator X27 too. Technically, both monitors share exactly the same panel, which is made by exactly the same manufacturer, but for me, the Asus ROG Swift PG27UQ was the more impressive of the two screens when it came to playing games in HDR. The X27 is still a good choice if you can find it for a good price, and don't mind faffing around a bit with its various onboard menu settings, but for me, I much prefer the overall design of the PG27UQ. Yes, I could probably do without the LED burning a ROG-shaped logo hole in my desk and ceiling, but it has a more pleasant height-adjustable stand than its Acer rival and slicker, more premium-looking bezels. Number 1. BenQ EX3501R, best ultrawide 1440p monitor. Specifications: screen size, 35-inch, aspect ratio, 21:9, resolution, 3440x 1440 refresh rate, 100Hz, connectivity, DisplayPort, USB-C, HDMI, and ultrawide screen can be a great boost for your productivity, allowing you to open multiple windows side by side, see spreadsheets in full, and more. In many ways, it's even better than having a dual monitor, because you don't have to move a window from one screen to another. It's all there in front of you. The best ultrawide 1440p monitor you can buy today is the BenQ EX3501R with a 21:9 aspect ratio. It's a lot wider than a standard 16:9 monitor. And so whether you want to combine Slack with photo editing or take a Zoom call at the same time as checking your emails, you'll find it all much easier. The BenQ EX3501R benefits from HDR support, a high refresh rate of 100Hz, a sharp 1800R curvature, and 178-degree wide-angle viewing. This all makes it a great display for gaming and video entertainment too. Plus, of course, the 21:9 ratio makes it especially good for watching films made in CinemaScope. How to pick the best 1440p monitor? Is 1440p worth it in 2021? We'd say yes, for a couple of reasons. First off, it allows people who may not want to shell out on either a super powerful console PC, graphics card, or even HDMI 2.1 monitor to experience fast refresh rates at a level of detail that is far better than 1080p, even when at 27. Secondly, they're much more affordable than 4K monitors on the whole, and when paired with Xbox Series X or S, can save you buying an expensive 120Hz TV for gaming too. So now you have all the information you need to know when it comes to choosing the best 1440p 144Hz monitor for a better gaming experience. Even if you don't choose one of the 5 monitors that we selected, you have all the info you need to know in order to buy the ideal gaming monitor for you. You can rest assured that the 5 monitors we've selected are the cream de la cream when it comes to gaming, and will be able to give you a wonderfully immersive experience when you need it most.